Many digital workspaces are a mess of manual tasks and scattered files. But with a specific set of prompts, that clutter can be replaced by a streamlined, structured system. Most people miss this potential because they use ChatGPT like a basic search engine. When you only ask it simple questions, you leave the majority of its processing power unused. You can see the result of that approach on the left, a dense wall of unformatted text that is difficult to scan. On the right is what happens when you apply structure, turning that same data into a clean, professional markdown table. To get these results every time, we are going to stack 5 specific techniques into a single master workflow designed to enforce a professional tone and layout. Mastering this sequence moves you past the basics of AI, creating a workflow that handles the manual formatting and editing for you. The process begins inside the settings menu. Before starting a chat, we need to establish the AI's long-term memory. Navigate to the bottom left settings and select Custom Instructions. This is where you provide your job title and your general preferences for how you want information to be delivered. For this to work, you must ensure the Enable for New Chats toggle is turned on. If this is off, the AI will revert to its default state every time you start a new conversation. You can verify the setup by opening a new chat and asking, "Who am I?" If configured correctly, the AI will summarize your background without any additional input. Once the AI knows who you are, the next step is teaching it exactly how to sound. We do this by reversing the prompt engineering of a successful piece of writing. Take a piece of writing you admire and paste it into the chat. Ask the AI to analyze it for tone and structure and to generate a prompt that replicates those specific metrics. It will provide a breakdown of the style markers you need to match that quality. By setting this foundation, you remove the guesswork. The AI now operates with a permanent profile of your needs and a clear set of style markers to follow. Now we move to the core of the prompt. This starts with a persona shift. When you command the AI to act as a world-class expert, you guide it to prioritize the specific vocabulary and frameworks associated with that field, rather than drawing from general, average data. We combine this persona with the style markers we just discovered to create a mega prompt. This is where we also lock in the final layout. This formula is the engine. Combine the role, context, and constraints to reach your target output. Constraints are most important. Explicitly forbid long paragraphs and require markdown tables or maximum 3 bullet points per section. Avoid using subjective terms like make it look professional. Use precise structural commands so the AI knows exactly how to arrange the data on the screen. Combining a specialized persona with these layout rules ensures that your results are scannable and ready to use, with no extra editing required. There is one final step to take before you hit send. We need to add a layer of logical quality control. At the end of your prompt, add this instruction. Think step by step before giving me the final answer. This forces the AI to process the logic of your request in stages, catching potential errors in its own reasoning, which significantly reduces the frequency of hallucinations. You can see the difference in this logical flow. On the left, a standard prompt jumps straight to a conclusion, often resulting in an error. On the right, the step-by-step process maps out a pathway that verifies the facts at each stage. Do not stop the generation while it is showing you its logic. The AI needs to finish this internal mapping to ensure the final answer is grounded in the steps it just took. This adjustment changes the AI from a quick pattern matcher to a methodical processor of information. Here is the result of the full workflow. The document is structured with clear headers, utilizes the precise style markers, and follows every layout constraint. By following these steps, you have moved from a basic search to a system that adopts a persona, clones a target style, and verifies its own logic. Using this workflow consistently can significantly reduce the time you spend on manual drafting and formatting. Which of these 5 steps will you add to your prompting first? Let me know below. To see more ways to optimize your use of AI, subscribe to the channel. Implement these steps today to make your workflow more efficient. See you in the next one.